At 7:35 p.m. on August 4th, 2025, the Smith Station Fire District is holding a regular meeting. This meeting is being held at Smith Station Fire District Station 1, located at Lee Road, 430, Smith Station, Alabama. I'm Board Chairman Walter Cox, and recording our minutes this evening is Leslie Knox, our Department Administrator. Ms. Knox will now take her oath to establish a formal board membership.
Chairman Cox,
President.
Vice Chairman Blankenship,
Present.
Treasurer Drawn,
Present.
Director Flowers,
Present.
Treasurer Harrison.
Present.
A quorum is present this evening, and now call the meeting to order. All right, on the awards, do you need to help them individually or?
I can mention who all got one in mind, because I had it broken down. But it is for our personnel who completed fire apparatus operator, mobile water supply, pumper, and aerial classes this year. So.
Okay, as far as the consent agenda, y'all have seen the minutes and y'all have seen the invoices. Is there anything that we need to discuss on those? If not, then I'll take a motion to accept the consent agenda. Motion to accept.
Second.
And the motion and a second.
Vice Chairman Blankenship,
Yes.
Treasurer Drawn,
Yes.
Director Flowers,
Yes.
Treasurer Harrison,
Yes.
Chairman Cox.
Yes. That's okay. Next up is the financial report by Treasurer Andrade.
Yes, all right, good evening. All right, so statement balances as of July 31st, 2025. The State Fire Protection District operating account stands at $770,950.46. Smith Station Fire Rescue operating account use stands at $52,009.34. Wells Fargo ambulance account not in use stands at $22,519.50. Smith Station Fire Protection District Firefighters Fund stands at $34,474.13. The 3-month CD stands at $182,799.77. First 6 month CD stands at $184,620.51. The next 6 month CD stands at $95,958.13. Our money market account stands at $248,458.68 with a total of $1,591,790.52.
Right, we've heard the financial report. Is there any questions or discussion? No, I'll accept the motion.
Make a motion to accept.
I'll second the motion.
And the motion and a second.
Vice Chairman Blankenship,
Yes.
Treasurer Drawn,
Yes.
Director Flowers,
Yes.
Treasurer Harrison,
Yes.
Chairman Cox.
Yes. Okay, next on the agenda is the chief's report.
So the personnel that recently completed these classes, we had Lieutenant Thomas Eater, Lieutenant Jeff Godfrey, Firefighter Levi Jernigan, Firefighter Hunter Smith, Lieutenant James Price, Firefighter Jay Cornett, Firefighter Perry Summerfer, Firefighter Robert Busat, Firefighter Bryce Morris, and Firefighter Michael Eden. So they all recently completed classes for apparatus operator, which just certifies them in the aerial pumper and mobile water supply category of trucks. So thankful for them taking time out of their schedules to get those classes. You have a breakdown of the June and July activity as far as responses. So had 253 calls in June, and 295 in July. The big thing about July was July 1 was our transition to first due. So we basically began documenting in that new document, new system. but also we started documenting under the nearest data set. So the NIPERS data set, which has been in place since the seventies, is no longer going to be a thing after the beginning of the year. So we were part of several departments chosen for early onboarding, and to my knowledge, we may have been one of the first few in Alabama. So that's a hunch, based on a small number of departments approved for onboarding. Alabama began transitioning in June, and there's still a lot of departments that are working through how they're going to do this. We were early to the table there. So y'all may see data broken down differently with that transition. I think is the biggest thing there. So, like I told y'all, we still working through the surplus property, getting all that stuff listed to be sold. We have submitted our RC&D grant. The Lucas devices have been ordered, received, and are in service, so they have already been put to use on a couple of calls. To my knowledge, the first call they were used on, the crew did get a pulse back for a few minutes. The patient did down on the way to the hospital, but from what I was told, that Lucas device did everything it was supposed to and gave that patient the best chance to survive, which is what matters. So, got a proposal to enter into an agreement with Southeast Management Services or SIMS to have them conduct fire hydrant inspections and flow testing. Based on the quoted amount, the agreement that Smith Water has agreed to pay, we request approval from the board on that item. So the rest of the chief's report is a breakdown of the budget draft that y'all saw during the work session. So I would say some of the numbers listed in this breakdown have changed just a little bit. Leslie was out on vacation last week. When she got back, she was able to get some things updated. So some of those numbers may have changed with the updated information with folks. So other than that, that's all I got. Unless y'all have any questions.
Bar as whole business, we have the surplus property designation, and we need to take it into play and move on. The grant we got our update from you. So as far as new business, we do just brought up the 500 inspection and testing group. Is there any questions or discussion on that? I would like to elaborate on this. So what's our portion of it?
$9,430.
Not per year or?
Per year, yes, sir. It'd be nice if that was indefinitely.
They'll pay down to.
Hey, I mean, if you were to break down,
One trip, bad.
right, if you were to break down
was my house.
the hourly cost it would take us to pay somebody, fuel costs, taking a weed eater out there.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer to me.
Someone gets her truck breaks down because it was doing it.
Right, so
I want to see that.
put that on somebody else.
Right. I agree. It's okay.
It's in that,
It's in the.
600 and something.
That's not 30.
It's
You do
a,
that at by 9,800, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's we could, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also,
Yeah, 630.
Hearing and discussing, and we have any further discussion? Not accept a motion. Accept. I'll make a motion to accept.
so,
We have a motion and a second.
Vice Chair Blankenship,
Yes.
Treasurer Dragg,
Yes.
Director Flowers,
Yes.
Director Harrison,
Yes.
and Chairman Cox.
Yes. All right, we, have no one signed up for public comments, recreation, anything else?
No, sir. I appreciate all y'all do.
I do want to say that we did, I had mentioned my chief's report, and Mr. Randy's not to say so. I will. We had a fire down the road from Randy's house, 3rd of July.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. That's,
So, overall, the guys did a good job. It was up in the ag when we got here. He did promise for a little bit, so.
you did a great job. He's able to rebuild without tearing.
Really, that's awesome. That's impressive.
So
So,
there's some, that took all, drop wall out of these in the affected areas and almost bare open stud. I did not see how much fire was in the studs. And how much they replaced.
mainly that, I'll call it an addition because it was outside of the main house, master bedroom, bathroom. Main bulk of the fire was in the house.
Yeah, it's a way similar to that. I expect for the basket on the set.
That's right.
But, yeah, it was, they evidently nothing but praise for you.
They, guys did a heck of a job on that one, and then we had one about 2 weeks later, kitchen fire, same thing. So, the guys have done really good work the last several years. So,
The wall was gonna go anyway, so, get up in there and get water, really didn't change.
Yeah.
The rebuild costs, just and all, they all gonna stay there. It was more regret like they are on the line. Take the tax settlement, go buy something. I'm gonna pour some more. And they've been there a little bit less than not much.
All right. Is there anything to go, take a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
A second.
I think stand adjourned.